In today's video, I asked the question, how can I be late with 1,000 horsepower under the hood? Good morning, welcome back to American Truck Simulator. This is David Steele and it is very early in the morning. Let me just wander across here and take a look at my Peterbilt 579. Under the hood is a customized Zeemods signature with 1,000 horsepower and 3350 foot-pounds of torque. Today's going to be a blast. First things first, I'm going to get some diesel. It's just right here, okay. So the engine model that I'm using today gives this engine stupendous amounts of low-down torque. So it's going to move itself on the idle just beautifully. That might lead to some control difficulties. Yep, and a little bit coarse in my controls there, but well, we've made it. Let's get some motion lotion. Okay, truck's full. Let's jump back in the cab and just check the map to see where we need to be. I've turned off GPS navigation for today's trip. So, I'm going to pick up some logs. You just check the map. So we've got to head southwest. Come on map, respond. So there's two logging areas in Sandpoint, and it's the further northwest one that we want. I remember the city of Sandpoint. This should be a straightforward trip. Well, should be. Alright, let's get on the move. There we go. That's paying for my diesel. And I have to say, it's something that we're going to experience today, that this 1,000 horsepower engine it can be a bit of a handful. I've already mentioned the fact that it'll move itself on the idle very, very easily. But it'll wheel spin if it rains. It's not forecast to rain today, so hopefully we'll be good on that regard, but something to bear in mind. The other thing that the high-powered engines tend to do is they will oscillate when you use cruise control. So I've set cruise control at 35, 45 or whatever speed, and because it's got that much torque and that much power, it gives itself a bit of power, it will overspeed. So then it reduces power and then it puts power back on as its speed drops below what you've set. So this is going to do it. I'm quite certain that this truck's going to do it. Yeah, there we go. Well, it's a lot less prevalent when you have a load behind you. Today's cargo is in the low 30s, so you'll still see it. It's a lot of power to put through a fairly small truck. There we are. Alright, so it's a right and a left up towards the logging area. This is a very pretty part of the world, pretty close to Canada. Deep grove this way, okay. So I'm using a 13-speed transmission in the truck today. Extra tall. It's specced to be able to cruise at 75 in top gear. And this engine only needs about 1075, 1050 RPM. So it's fairly tall. It's probably going to use second, third or maybe fourth gear up this hill. So let's work our way up. And then we'll grab the logs and be on our way. Probably don't want to get too gritty with the throttle up this hill, although this engine's certainly capable of going up here a lot faster. We'll get to enjoy the performance in a little bit. I'm treating this engine with the utmost of respect on a slippery slope. This would not be fun in the wet. Okay, here we are. Let's check in with the foreman. I think I can see the logs dead ahead, but we'll just check. Yeah, that's the one. 31,176 pounds. Yep, there we go. Oh, that's going to be back it up around that tight corner, but it'll be fine. It'll be fine. What could possibly go wrong, right? Yeah, I know. A whole multitude of things could go wrong. Oh, I'm going to take it as close to this heavy milling machine, whatever the heck that is, as we can. So stick left, give it some right lock, take a bit more of the space, full left lock, and back it around the corner. And I'm going to watch this from hanging out the driver's window. Still need to use those mirrors. I may have lined this up just about as it wants to be, maybe? Oh. Yeah, I'm going to pull forward and to the right and then back up again. Okay, there we go. Lighten this thing up. Still using the advanced coupling feature, so I've got to get this just right. Lower the back of the truck to help. See if I get this right first time. Well, close enough. Okay. We had a bit of a sideways movement right at the very end, but we are connected. Alright. So far, so good. Let's get the right height back to where it should be, and we're going to have to make some progress. So, back on Highway 2 it looks like. Yeah, the southern road doesn't look so good via Thompson Falls. Might be okay speed-wise if I can get up to speed on that highway, but yeah, I think the northern route looks shorter. Okay, well, let's take it down this hill and get a move on. So now's a good time to explain that I've given this transmission a retarder. And a retarder is a form of braking that doesn't use the discs or the drums on the wheels. It can be hydraulic, pressure, friction inside the drivetrain. Typically it's the gearbox, I believe. Will slow everything down that way. Can put heat into the engine oil, so you usually need an engine oil cooler. It's also supplemented with an engine brake, and this truck's got both. And I figured that with that much power, you probably need another way to slow down. Okay, once this truck's gone past, I think we're clear to turn left. Yep, that's right. Okay, back on the road proper. Nice to get off that dirt road. Be able to use some of this extra power now as well. Hopefully this yellow truck won't be in my way. I'm going to try and, well, no, I'm going to stick to speed limits when I'm in the city. Well, this isn't good. It's a train. If you've watched any of my videos before, whoa, almost ran at the back of that guy. If you've watched any of my videos before, you may know that I use an extra long freight train mod. Now, I love the mod because those freight trains can be a couple of miles long. But it will occasionally bite me in the ass. Now might be one of those times because this is an urgent delivery. I do not have long to get this to where it needs to be. And right now I'm not going anywhere. I am waiting for a train. Future David here, just to let you know that I accelerated this part of the video at 4 times normal speed because this was a long freight train. Probably sounded like a tornado. Finally. Okay, let's get a move on then. There goes the engine, so barriers will be on the way up in a second. The lights will be turning out. And let's get moving. Oh, helps if I take off the parking brake first. And once I get on the road, I'm going to have to just take a look to see what that's done for my timing, because I spent a long time sat here not going anywhere. And that may have really hurt things. I might be late. I should better make up time. I've got 1,000 horsepower, right? Well, we'll see. but just going to drive responsibly through this section of the city. And it's still hunting around with the cruise control on. There's a lot of power there. Interesting. Interesting. Well, soon we will be able to hack it north, and as long as no one gets in my way, then we should make some good progress. Gonna respect the stop sign more or less. Yes. Lucky break with the traffic. Okay. All right. Let's get going once we don't mess up the gear changes, of course. 25 again. Okay, fine. Ah, lucky break. Green light. Okay. Not going to slow down so much for this one. Let's take it wide, not clip the curb with the trailer, get back on the power. Okay. Limit's going to 45, so we need to be up to that speed then. And then we'll extend as we leave the city. Not in the clear to go balls out just yet. And this postal van, or FedEx van, or whatever it's called, is going to inch past me. Okay. I have a feeling that we're getting really close to the Canadian border here, so I think there's a couple of signs that we get to see. It's my automatic retarder bringing the speed back down. So over this bridge, being a bit clumsy with the controls. It's because I'm trying to do too much at once, I think. Change cruise and all that kind of jazz. Ah, there's the Canadian flag. But that's not the border though, I don't think. No. And again the flag on the left. Okay. Maybe we turn left to go to Canada, but yeah, keep the speed under control. Yeah, I figured it. Mr. Posted has just pulled in front of me. Hopefully I will be blazing past him in just a mile or two. Keep messing up my speed though. I use the cruise control with in blocks of 5 miles an hour, and I set the permissible speed before it triggers the retarder at 6 miles an hour. So if I want to stick to 35, I can put the cruise at 30, and if it hits 36 or higher, it'll bring the speed down. It's not exactly ideal, it's not exactly 35, but it's close enough, and thankfully it's closed. Okay. I can sense the road's going to be opening up very soon, but we've got to turn right first, right back where we started off today's drive. Come on, lights, stay to green, stay to green. Meh. Well, it's fine. I was just kidding, I wanted them to be green as I went through. Alright, quick check on the map, so maybe about a third of the way there. To wait for this light to go green, and then let's go for it. Check on the time. I am running this pretty close. I think I can still make it though. It's tempting to kind of use this dirt road on the right. Maybe not. Yeah, I think that way station might be preventing me. The way station sign, I should say. Okay, light's gonna go to green any second now. Road is clear, plenty of fuel. Let's get the wings back. Let's get a move on. Let's make like a tree and get out of here. I've slipped the transmission back into automated mode. I'll take over if I need to, but right now I don't have any need to just go completely flat out. I just want to bend the speed limit a little in a few places, sort of, partly, maybe. Want to take it a bit steady on these corners. Just watch the trailer in the mirror on the left side of the screen. Oh, yeah, that's about fast enough. It's very easy to topple trailers when the engines are quiet. You're not entirely sure how quickly you're going. Yeah, I've got 1 hour 40 to get there. I'm not sure how far it is distance-wise because it doesn't tell me, but I know that this road is fast enough, in theory, maybe? Actually, I don't know that, I'm just hoping. But this sort of highlights one of my favourite features of this engine is that, yeah, it really isn't loud. And yes, I'm using torque gearing. Oh, God. I was just about to say how wonderful it was. You have no idea how fast you're going. And then I go and prove the point by running into a barrier. Where's Miss Wild style, right? Well, good news is nothing seems to be broken. Bad news is I still wrecked. And, oh, almost lost the trailer there. Wow. I may have to just not drive quite so idiotically. Future David here, I may have just worn out my bell. Yeah, definitely need to slow down to avoid this truck. He might be following the speed limit, fancy that. Okay, American lines. Well, I should be able to go around them soon enough. I just don't really want to break that double yellow line. It looks clear, but it just might not be. Now he's pulling away from me. That doesn't seem right. There's a way station coming up, so... Okay, I got a green light. Maybe he's going to have to stop and he'll get out of my way. We'll find out in a second or so. So I've still got a double yellow line, and even if I've got more power... Yeah, he's just pulling away from me. What the heck? Huh. I know that this engine does produce the power that is... Oh, great. Why did you slow down when the lanes merged, you numpty? Great. So, you've held me up several times now. See, now I feel I've got enough power to get round him, but I don't have visibility. Oh, maybe I do. Yep, and you're pulling away from me now. Seriously? I think that AI has got a rocket slid under there. Or maybe... So I've got visibility, but do I want to do it? Do I really want to do this right now? And I'm barely making any progress on him. Yeah, I don't think I want to wreck the truck. That would not be pleasant. Okay, well this has gotten a little more interesting. Yeah, I'm going to use manual mode now. That gives me the extra power that I need. Not that I can tell right now, he's still making good progress. Okay, oh, might have a chance here. Let's take a look. Let's take a long look. Alright, he's... Okay, great. And we're around him. But the road curves to the right, and my yellow light shouldn't be doing this. Okay. I got away with that one, but that is not how you drive on the road in real life. And then we're coming up against a bus, and I like buses. They always get in the way and they crash. But section of dual carriageway, that works for me, as long as I don't bump into him. And the speed limit's dropping down, and thank goodness a green light. Okay. Please be green, please be... Yep, it's green, I'm committed. Let's go. Is that a police vehicle? Never mind. If it was, he didn't pull me over. Didn't give me a ticket. Okay. Is this the... Oh, no. Okay, brake. And... Almost perfect. Look at that. I didn't plan to stop in the perfect position. That's just where I could stop. Oh, well. Yeah, that's me playing... oh, green light. I was just about to say, that's me playing silly with the engine and the brake, and then the light turns to green. Okay, let's go for it. out-drag this truck to my right, and hopefully this is going to be green light. It's green, it's green, it's green, it's green. I'm committed and I'm going through. I went through on the yellow, but didn't get a ticket from that police car on the right. Okay. I don't think I'm going to make it, but the later you are, the more you get fined for being late. So, got to stop here, even though it's about to go to green, I reckon. Yep, there we go. It's a little sluggish off the line, still. Mind you, it's super tall gearing, that's almost certainly why. And another red light. We're going to turn left here, so let's wait for the light to go. The light's gone to amber. I'll go soon. Yep, okay. Yeah, again, it's just a little sluggish off the line. Once it gets moving, though, it's got plenty of go. So I think there's just a short hop up here to the north. Don't you dare come through, train. Okay, that's good. That would really ruin my trip. And another red light. Yay. But this one is about to go to green. We may have preempted that a little bit. Got a nagging suspicion I'm in the wrong lane here. I think I need to turn right and then yes. Oh, and that red car is not going to let me over, nor is he pulling off. Oh, he might be now. No, I guess not. Yeah, okay, he's turning off, so at least I can turn right here. Okay, so in America we can turn right under red and come to a full stop. Nothing coming. All right, let's go. It cost me a few seconds, but in the scheme of things, those few seconds is not going to make that much of a difference. All right. So it's next left, it looks like, or next left I can take. I've got to use the map. I guess it's this one. Okay. Oh, that was a little clumsy. It seems like I'm getting desperate in my driving. I'm using all of those revs. Okay. No trains. That's good. And looks like a stop, a left, and I bet you it's another stop sign before we turn right because America, stop signs. Kind of stoptional, it's all clear. Traffic has been real quiet today and the weather's been good and that's certainly helped, but I'm late. And that kind of stings. Oh, that's right, and the road left here is actually, it's an unmapped, or it's not showing on the map, but it does exist. I could have taken that road. Oh well. And here's my destination, just up here on the right. Is it before or after it's after the gate. Okay. A little bit of engine brake. Deep Grove Forest Products. Through here, and I'm probably going to do the quick parking. I'm not going to try the difficult one. I think that might be even later. But let's just check and see how well we did. No, not how well we did. We've got to park it first. Numpty. Alright, on with the easy one. The difficult one was probably involved far too much backing up to do it in the next 20 minutes at least. So, let's just drop it here. There we go. Alright, drop it whilst it's hot, disconnect, all that jazz, and let's see how well we did. We're real this time. Late, which we know, so 187 miles, 48.8 gallons, I believe, and 21 minutes late. So that's about 4 miles per gallon, maybe a little less. Still made money off it at least, which is good, but it certainly hurt. Well, hopefully you've enjoyed this today. I did, apart from the lateness and the very long freight train and the stuff in the way, but that's how the game works. If you have enjoyed it, you know what to do. If you haven't, you also know what to do. But above all, thank you so much for watching, thanks for your support, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.